star-studded review featuring the greatest entertainers in America as requested by you, the men of the United States Armed Forces throughout the world.
Command Performance!
Presented this week and every week till it's over there.
This is Eddie Cantor, fellas, and I'm mighty proud to be laying the cornerstone of Command Performance USA, a radio show in which we of the American entertainment profession are taking orders from you, the soldiers, sailors, and Marines. Whatever you want from American radio, stage, and screen, you name it, buddy, we'll get it. Here's our first command, a letter from a U.S. Army private, first class, initials R.G., stationed somewhere in the North Atlantic. He says, I'm kind of lonesome for my favorite singer, B. Wayne, and for the way she sings Chattanooga Choo Choo. If you could shortwave a bit of it up here, us guys would be mighty grateful. How's about it? Well, Private R.G., Command Performance has the Chattanooga Choo Choo here in person with its lovely little engineer, B. Wayne. Stoke up, B.
Chattanooga choo-choo, woo-woo. Chattanooga choo-choo, woo-woo. Chattanooga choo-choo, woo-woo.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-ho, won't you pardon me, boy? Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Track 29. Boy, you can give me a shine. I can afford to board a Chattanooga choo-choo. I've got my fare and just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing 8 to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the coal in, gotta keep it rolling. Woo-woo, Chattanooga, woo-woo, Chattanooga, woo-woo, Chattanooga, woo. There you are, ho, there's gonna be a certain party at the station, dressed in satin and lace. I used to call Paige, she's gonna cry until I tell her that I'll never roam. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home?
Chattanooga choo-choo.
Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me
And thanks to the Ambassador's Quartet for their capable assistance. Here's another letter from Corporal L.W., somewhere in the Philippines, who says, the gang around here are all wondering about the heavyweight boxing situation back home. What about Joe Louis and Buddy Bear? What are the odds? Boy, we'd sure like to be in on that fight. Well, Corporal, you're as good as in right now. We've made a special recording of the big title scrap, which was staged the night before Joe Louis joined the Army. Joe Louis, who gave his entire share of the purse to the Navy Relief Fund, versus Buddy Bear, with Don Dumphy doing the blow-by-blow and Bill Coram handling the ringside comment. Let's have it.
They're coming up to the center of the ring. Here's Frankie Fulham. You'll hear these instructions. Frankie Fulham, the referee, is about to give instructions to Louis and Bear. Here they go.
All right, I know you two boys are both familiar with the rules and regulation of the New York State Athletic Commission. In the event that either one of you two boys hit low, I'm going to take the round away with you. Furthermore, we all know you two boys fight the American way, which is the clean way. Good luck, shake hands, come out fighting.
And they go back to their corners. You heard the instructions. There couldn't be any doubt about that. Both men look very fit indeed. Louis is dancing in his corner a little bit. Looks the same as usual. Looks down at his feet. Bear standing with Hoplin pounding him on the back. He's looking up now. They're waiting for the bell. Here it is. Don Dumphy, round one.
Thanks, Bill Coram. Bear is first to lead. He comes in, rushes Louis to the ropes with a hard left and a right to the body, but Louis immediately goes into a clinch and ties up his opponent. Referee Frankie Fulham goes between them. Bear fights in a crouch, takes a left jab to the head. Lewis misses a left hook to the head, and Bear goes in close with a light right uppercut to Lewis's chin. Lewis jabs, then hooks the left and crosses the right to Bear's head. Bear goes back a little bit, then comes on. Lewis jabs with his left and comes in close with a light right uppercut. Bear takes the blow. He's fighting behind his right hand. Lewis jabs twice. The blows are blocked by Bear. Bear fires a right, hooks the left to Lewis's chin, landing very nicely for the challenger. But Lewis is back with a left jab, opening up with a hard left and a right to the head. A left hook to the jaw drives Bear into the rope. Lewis is pounding him with 3 straight rights to the head. Bear is giving ground now, working his way out into the center of the ring. Lewis is out to end it in a hurry if he can. Bear misses with a left and pounds a right to the head and takes a hard left hook to the jaw, a right to the ribs, opens up with another right to the Bear's head, and Bear pounds a hard right to the body. Lewis comes back in the end, fighting with a left and a right to the midsection. They're at close quarters now, standing toe-to-toe. Lewis hooks a left to the jaw. Bear goes behind his gloves into a crouch, takes a left jab to the head, a right to the jaw, a right to the body, a left to the jaw, another right to the jaw by Lewis, a right cross to the jaw by Lewis. Bear comes out of his crouch, jabs a left to the head, and then crosses a right to Lewis's jaw. Bear comes back fighting with a right to the body and a right to the jaw, and the referee is watching for close quarters. Lewis opens up again with a left and a right to the head, and Bear is taking a lot of punishment, but really taking it. He's not flinching, though. He fires a left to Lewis's head, throws a right, which is blocked by the champion. Boys out in the center of the ring, 1.5 minutes of round 1 gone. A left jab to the nose by Lewis and a left hook to the jaw, and he crosses the right to Bear's head. But Bear comes back fighting, rushing Lewis to the rope with a right and a left to the head. Bear misses the left, which goes over the crouching Lewis's head, and Lewis goes into a clinch, rips the right uppercut to Bear's head as they come out of it. Bear stands out in the center of the ring. Lewis pours away with the left hand, misses the left hook, aims for the body. Bear goes fighting straight up now. He takes the left to the jaw. Bear trying to get behind that right hand. Bear is down on the right cross to the jaw. He's prostrate in the ring at 3, 4, 5. He's coming up to one knee. 7, 8, 9, and he's up. There's less than a minute to go, about 55 seconds in round 1. Lewis is trying to measure him. He crosses a right to the jaw. Bear takes a right to the head. He's just taking punishment now. He reels back from another right to the jaw. And Bear is down flat in the center of the ring. Lewis is going to a neutral corner. Bear's trying to get up. It's 5, 6. He's coming to one knee. 7. He's on both knees. 8. He's just getting up. It's 9. Lewis is rushing in for the kill. The referee brushes the gloves from Bear. There's a left and a right to the jaw by Lewis. Bear goes back, a right to the jaw, another right to the jaw, and a right uppercut. And Bear pounds to the canvas. 2, 3. He's railing around, trying to get up. 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks as though it's all over. He's trying to get up yet. He climbs to his feet, but the referee says, no go. It's all over. A 1-round knockout for Joe Louis. And here's Bill Coram.
Don, we'll never see a more sensational round. It was short, but Bear showed all the gameness in the world, and he was still struggling to his feet, trying to get up along the rope after that savage bombardment. 3 times down, 2 times for 9. The last time he was on his feet. Here's the bell and the official announcement.
The time, 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the first round. The winner by a knockout, and still the heavyweight champion of the world, Joe Louis. Well, Joe Louis knocked out Maxie Bear first, then Buddy Bear. Now he's taking care of the bears. He's joined the army to take care of the snakes. Snakes, spelled A-X-I-S. The army doctors, spend 2 hours to find out if Joe is physically okay. Buddy Bear found it out in less than 3 minutes. Joe was on my program the day after his big fight. I said, Joe, how come you donated your money from the fight to the Navy and then joined the Army? And he said, Mr. Cantor, he said, when I go overseas, I want a boat under me. I just miss being in Class A myself, Yeah, I'm in Class 48Z. I go in right after May Robeson. I didn't get a chance to see the fight myself, but I went to the newsreels the following day and saw the motion pictures. What do I mean motion picture? It was a snapshot. It's too bad about Buddy Bear, though, because he's really a swell guy and a terrific fighter. He only made one little mistake. Before the fight, he shook hands with Joe. He never should have let go. Boy, I want to punch that Lewis has. Of course, there wasn't much to see in the newsreels. Just a right cross, a left cross, red cross. But getting back to command performance, here's a letter from Sergeant J.K. who says, I'm from Brooklyn, and I was nuts about a guy named Danny Kaye. Saw him in the New York Night Spot a couple of times, and he was funnier than Donald Duck and Stuffy Smith put together. Put Danny Kaye on, please. Well, command performance never says no to the armed forces, so here he is, directly from the stage of the Imperial Theater in New York, where he's the star of the smash hit, let's face it, Danny Kaye.
Hello, fellas. For many years, modern dancing has won great public favor, but recently there has been a revival of interest in the ballet. I should like to give you a slight glimpse into the private life of a Terpsichorean.
I was born to be a dancer, and when the music plays, the ants in my pants do tour jetés. And what is the answer? Why is this condition? Because when I was born in fifth position. I entered the world with an oop, L.A. Age 2 months, 3 weeks, I was crawling on my ballet. Other children say dada, goo, and mother. When I opened my mouth, came out Pavlova. And right away, tour jeté, chasse, crasse, pirouette, rond de jambe, entrevasse, pirouette, 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 entrejet, entrejet, alouette, 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 gentil alouette. So I chassed the chassis and I plied the plié till I was the corpse of the corpse de ballet. 'Twas then I met Pavlova. Ah, Pavlova. What an elevation and such an extension. She was dancing in big circus ballet with her partner, the famous Sergeyevsky. Nice fella, Sergeyevsky, but no mind of his own. In this ballet, he is walking on tightrope 100 feet in the air, when suddenly somebody yelled, "Swing it!" Nice fella, Sergeyevsky, but too impulsive. There was Pavlova without a partner right in the middle of her adagio. Everybody's in great confusion, but not me. I am unconscious. Greatly sympathetic Pavlova told me what to do to rise from corpse de ballet to public dancer number 2. It's a very simple method. There is really nothing to it. Whatever everyone else is doing, you don't do it. They are up, you are down, they are down, you are up. They are leaping, you are creeping, they are waking, you are sleeping. They are laughing, you are crying, they are living, you are dying. They go east, you go west, that is where the sun shines best. Pavlova. This brings me to the time I got out of sick bed to dance in The Healthy Prince. It is bitter cold night. And for costumes, we are wearing strings of vitamin pills. Here am I with ache in my legs, cold in my back, pain in my head, and trouble with my ballerina. So I say to myself, what is more important, art or pneumonia? I make whole appearance in red flannel underwear. Next morning, I am hailed by the critics as the first hot ballet dancer. From then on, when Paul Haken starts a faking, when he's making with a shaking, Apple Draper starts a vapor on the floors. Then who's the man to call on when they cannot get a Paul? I'm the man in the red flannel drawers. When Nijinsky, the Stravinsky, like a chorus boy from Minsky, enters out one of the worst toreadors. Then to scare the bull and Carmen, they just send a 3-alarm. And for the man in the red flannel drawers. When Balanchine is busy Balanchining up the dancers, who gives Orina all the answers in her pantsers? Not Lishin, Masindukin, Perkin, Klosberg, Dubova, Tumanova, Lubanova, Yusanova, Pavlova, Igzevsky, Osegrevsky, Opachevsky, but of course. This brings me to the time I came to America to make my 54th farewell debut. But between my farewell and my debut, what has happened to the dance? They're now dancing with angles. They're now dancing with bare foot. They're now dancing with significance. Martha Graham. Martha Graham and her 6 little crackers are performing monster ballet called Diesel Engine number 45. Martha Graham is playing part of Diesel Engine. 6 little crackers are playing spark plugs. And Charles Weidman. Charles Weidman is making guest appearance as Flywheel. The ballet starts. Pavlova. Pavlova. The wonderful things we used to do. I could do them again if I only had you. But how can you do when you ain't got with who? Pavlova. Danny Kaye. When I left the States, the number 1 record tune was Yes, My Darling Daughter. So goes a letter from Second Lieutenant B.W. somewhere in the Far East, and it asks, what tune and what glamour gal are first in the hearts, the jukeboxes of my countrymen right now, and how about a sample? Lieutenant, and all you men of Uncle Sam's fighting forces throughout the world, your wish is our command. And this order goes to the number 1 pop songstress here on the home front, Dinah Shore. Dinah, you tell him, huh?
Hello, fellas. This is Dinah Shore, and you're awfully sweet to order me to sing on your very own show, Command Performance. I think a gal should be very proud to be ordered around by the United States Army and the Navy and Marines. I know this gal is. But here's a tune a lot of folks back here seem to be enjoying right now. Blues in the Night. Heard me some big talk, but there is one thing I know. A man is a two-faced, a worrisome thing who'll leave you to sing the blues in the night. Told me there's blues in the night.
To Command Performance USA, just address your request that way, fellas. To Command Performance USA from somewhere in North Ireland. Our top sergeant, O'Blanchiarity, has a birthday coming up. And since he's such a right guy, how about short-waving something just for him? Well, Sergeant O'Blanchiarity, this order goes to Western Union. Here are 4 of their uniformed messenger boys to deliver your birthday greeting in person. Give them the pitch, Cookie Fairchild.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sergeant. Happy birthday to you.
The next order from the Armed Forces to Command Performance comes from Private SF by way of the Caribbean. His favorite movie star is Merle Oberon, and he'd like to hear from her tonight. It just so happens that I've been expecting Merle Oberon to arrive here in New York tonight. Just listen to this letter that I received this afternoon. It says, Dear Eddie, because of the great success of your Broadway hit Banjo Eyes, we want you to make a picture for us. We have signed Merle Oberon as your leading lady, and we are sending her over to see you tonight so that you can tell her. I don't like that, you can tell her. We have managed to keep the fact that you are going to be her leading man a secret so far. It is up to you to break the news to her. Please don't blame it on us. Have courage. Don't involve us. Remind her that we gave you a contract. Please destroy this evidence when through reading it. We're with you. Leave us out of it. Sign a Warner brother. Guess which one? I wonder which it could be. Groucho, Chico, Hop. Gee, Miss Oberon is very fussy. I'd like to make a good impression on her. There she is now, I can tell by her now. Come in. It is Merle Oberon. Merle Oberon, you are certainly looking wonderful.
Eddie Cantor, you certainly are looking.
Huh? Well, Merle, I can't help admiring your beauty.
Oh, is my face so pretty?
Your face? Oh, you have a face. Oh, you have a face. Oh, yeah. Please don't misunderstand my odd expression, Merle. It's because I never hoped to meet such a gorgeous woman. Never, never. Not if I lived 100 years.
Haven't you?
No, of course not. Of course not.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Eddie, but I'm terribly upset over my new picture. The studio won't tell me who my leading man is. Finally, when I insisted, the studio assigned a man to tell me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to him until after he shot himself.
Well, look, I don't understand. Why doesn't your manager tell you the name of your leading man? He knows. I know he knows.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful, Eddie. My manager's waiting for me in the next room. I'm going in there right now to ask him.
Never mind. His lips are sealed. Look, I know who your leading man is. I know him like a book. And I'll show you how versatile he is. Oh, you should hear him do a love scene. He's so good. Oh, I adore him. He's on such a lovely night. 'Tis fitting that fate brings us together. At last we meet, you and I. Where have you been all my life?
Well, for the first 50 years, I wasn't born yet.
Now, listen to me, Mr. Oberon.
Oh, that must be the producer, Jack Warner. He promised to call me and tell me who my leading man is.
No. Don't touch that phone. Let me take it. It's such a stuffy phone booth.
No, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, but...
Hello, Mr. Warner? How are you, Jack?
My mama done told me when I was...
Yes, Jack, that's wonderful. You're going to tell me who my leading man is. What do you mean I'd better sit down? Tell me, who's my leading man?
My mama done told me.
Jack. Oh, Jack, will you speak a little louder? I didn't catch the name.
My mama done told me.
What's that, Jack? What?
What did he say?
He says his mama should have done told that jerk who's singing to shut up.
How did he know it was me? What am I saying?
Go ahead, Jack. Who's my leading man? Who?
What's wrong, Merle?
There must be something wrong with the connection. All I keep hearing him say is Eddie Cantor. Isn't that funny?
Yes, certainly it's comical.
Jack, will you repeat clearly what you've been saying? What's that? Eddie Cantor is? Oh, you must be kidding. What do I think of him? Wait, I'll close this door.
Closing door, secrets, as if I care what she's saying. She's not the least bit interested.
Hey, you, quit trying to pull that phone wire out of the wall.
Get away, Gestapo.
Oh, Eddie, Mr. Warner wants to talk to you.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Jack. Now, look, Jack. You know how much I like the Warner Brothers, Jack. But no matter what your brother Harry says, Jack. Now, listen, Harry. No, Jack. But Harry. Jack. Harry, wait a minute. I can't talk to both of you. Please, Jack. No, Harry. Yes, Jack. Who? Albert? Where did you come from? Now, Jack, about the picture. I know it's a lover's part. What about the age? How old am I? Exactly? Wait till I close this door. And that's the truth, so help me God. I'm full of pep. I'm lively. I'm active all the time. Even Merle Oberon will tell you how I look healthy. Go ahead. Please tell him, Merle, how healthy I look.
Healthy? You look like a rejected draftee from the Japanese army.
Wait. Now, see what you've done? He hung up.
I'm sorry, Eddie, but you're not the romantic type.
But I could be. Look, Merle, with the proper direction, I could be the greatest lover on the screen. And I know just a director who could do the job.
Who?
Who? How do you do? Great Gordon, the Mad Russian. Now, be nice, Russian. You're in the presence of the beautiful Merle Oberon. Do you know what makes her the most glamorous figure on the screen?
Yes, of course it's. Miss Obranovich.
No. Oberon.
I saw you in that picture, Washington Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
No. Wuthering Heights.
Oh, she moved, huh?
No. Fine director. You don't even know the name of her pictures.
That's because for the past year, I've been directing in Germany. I had a very heavy schedule.
What were you shooting?
Germans.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Not enough. But, what picture did you direct there?
The general died at midnight.
General died at dawn.
In Germany, the generals are dying all the time.
Be careful, Russian.
Yes, if you're going to be my director, you must prove that you have shrewd cinematic finesse. You must show me your keen foresight, crafty acumen, and unfathomable perspective.
How do you do it?
Good, yeah.
Fooled me, too. Russian, you see, Miss Oberon means that you must be a prolific entrepreneur.
That's a lie. I'm a citizen.
A citizen?
Merely, think of the bargain you're getting. Besides directing you, I could also be your leading man.
No, Russian. My leading man must be at least 5'11".
5'7".
11.
7.
11.
Roll the dice, you fail it.
Yep. Don't be ridiculous.
Ah, Merle, forget about comfort as your leading man. I will fling myself at your feet.
You want to win my love?
No, I want to steal your rubber heel.
Get away from her, Russian.
Leave him alone, Eddie. Russian, in you I recognize genius. I'm going to let you direct me.
Steal! But remember, for me you got to put in long hours. You got to be at the studio 24 hours a day. That's how I made Shakespeare famous.
Russian! Shakespeare is dead!
Oh, I worked him too hard.
Get up! Well, that's it, fellas. Number one in the New World Wide Show, Command Performance USA. Shortwave to the armed forces. To Uncle Sam's fighting soldiers, sailors, and Marines around the world, Command Performance is your show, men. American radio, screen, and state stars are taking orders from you. You tell us what you want, and we'll get it. Simply address your letters, Command Performance USA. Look for your program each week at this time, and let me speak a last word for all of us who put this first show together and say, don't thank us, it's a privilege. This is Eddie Cantor saying, so long, the best of the best to all of you from Command Performance USA, and brother, that USA address is permanent.